The grid just died. Your refrigerator went silent. Your phone has 6 hours of battery left, and the cell tower has 4. You are now on an island in your own neighborhood, and the clock is already running against you. 72 hours without power is not a weekend inconvenience. It is a test of method, and every hour you waste guessing is an hour you will pay for in the dark. Most people lose the game in the first 60 minutes because they treat a blackout like a pause. It is not a pause. It is a cascade. 3 systems fail in sequence. First, your information network collapses. No internet, no news, no idea if this is local or grid-wide or how long it lasts. Second, your climate control stops. Your house becomes a battery that bleeds heat in winter and soaks it in summer, and you have no way to recharge it. Third, your supply chain severs. No refrigeration means your food is rotting on a countdown. No water pressure means your toilet stopped flushing after 1 or 2 cycles. No streetlights means your neighborhood becomes a different place after dark. You do not get a warning for the next blackout. You get a click, a sigh from the fridge, and silence. What you do in the first hour decides whether you coast through 72 hours or whether you suffer. This is the hour-by-hour survival plan that assumes you did not prepare, you have no generator, and you are starting from zero. Method over panic. Action over waiting. Here is how you survive. Hour 0. The first 60 minutes. Do not check your breaker box yet. Do not call 911 unless you have a medical emergency. Do not post on social media asking if your neighbors lost power. Every one of those actions burns phone battery and gives you nothing. Your phone is now a finite resource. Treat it like the last gallon of water. Step 1. Confirm the scope. Look outside. If streetlights are dark and porch lights are off on multiple houses, it is area-wide. If your neighbor's lights are on, check your breaker. If it is area-wide, assume 72 hours. Hope for 6, but plan for 72. Write the current time on a piece of paper. This is hour 0. Step 2. Stop the leaks. Open your fridge and freezer only once right now. Move everything from the fridge into the freezer if there is room. A full freezer holds cold for 48 hours. If you do not open it, a half-empty freezer loses it in 24. Pack the empty space with towels, blankets, anything to insulate. Close it. Do not open it again for 24 hours. Step 3. Fill every container. Go to your sinks and bathtub right now. Fill pots, pitchers, buckets, empty juice bottles, your bathtub. You still have water pressure from residual tank pressure, but it will drop in 30 to 90 minutes. You need 1 gallon per person per day minimum. That is 3 gallons per person for 72 hours. Fill first, filter later. If you wait, the taps go dry and you are stuck harvesting from the toilet tank or water heater. Step 4. Lock down your light signature. Once the sun sets, your house will glow like a beacon. If you burn candles or flashlights near windows, that tells every passerby you are home and you have supplies. Close all curtains and blinds. Now, while you still have daylight to see, choose one interior room with no windows for your command post. A bathroom, a walk-in closet, a hallway. That is where you use light after dark. Step 5. Inventory and consolidate. You have what is in your house right now, no more. Go through your kitchen, your garage, your junk drawer. Find every battery, every candle, every lighter, every canned good, every bottle of water, every flashlight, every phone charger. Pile it in one place. You cannot ration what you have not counted. Write it down. This is your logistics manifest. Step 6. Notify one person outside the area. Send one text to a friend or family member in another city. Tell them you lost power, you are okay, and you will check in every 24 hours if possible. If the local cell network crashes, texts often still go through. Keep it short. Power out. We are fine. We'll update tomorrow. Hour 0 is over. You have water. You have inventory. You have a plan. Most of your neighbors are still charging their phones to 12% and arguing about whether to call the utility company. You are already ahead. Day 1. Hours 1 through 24. This is the comfort zone. Your house still holds residual heat or cool. Your freezer is still cold. You still have phone battery. If you were careful, your job today is to stretch those resources and establish a routine before the second day when everything gets harder. Water. You filled containers in hour 0. Now organize them. Drinking water in clean bottles goes on the top shelf. Washing water from the bathtub stays in the tub. Toilet flushing water goes in buckets near the bathroom. Label them if you can. If you mix them up in the dark on day 2, you will waste clean water flushing and drink bathtub water. One mistake, and you spend day 3 with gut cramps. Sanitation. Your toilet works once, maybe twice on residual tank pressure. After that, you flush manually. Pour 1/2 to 1 gallon of water directly into the bowl, not the tank. It will flush. Save your cleanest water for drinking. Use bathtub water for flushing. If you run out of water entirely, line the bowl with a garbage bag. Use it, tie it off, and store it outside in a sealed bin. Do not let waste accumulate inside. Smell is a morale killer and it attracts attention. Food. Do not touch your freezer yet. Eat from your fridge first. If you opened it in hour 0, but assume anything in there is already on countdown. Prioritize dairy, meat, and leftovers today. Eat them cold. Do not cook yet. Cooking makes heat, light, and smells. All 3 broadcast your status. Save shelf-stable and canned food for day 2 and 3. Drink water, not soda or juice. Caffeine and sugar spike your heart rate and make you thirsty. You cannot afford that. Light. During daylight, open curtains in interior rooms only. Let sun in, but do not silhouette yourself in windows. After dark, use your command post. 1 candle or 1 flashlight in a windowless room gives enough light to navigate. Do not walk around with a headlamp. Do not use your phone as a flashlight. A single candle burns for 4 to 8 hours. Ration it. If you burn 3 candles tonight, you have none for tomorrow night. Use darkness. Your eyes adapt in 15 to 20 minutes. Heat or cool. If it is winter, layer clothing. Now, 2 thin layers trap more air than 1 thick layer. Air is insulation. Wear a hat indoors. You lose 30% of body heat through your head. Close off unused rooms and move everyone into one space. Body heat stacks. 3 people in a 10 by 10 room will raise the temperature 5 to 10 degrees in 2 hours. If it is summer, stay low. Heat rises. Sit on the floor. Drink water every hour, even if you are not thirsty. Dehydration kills faster than heat, but you will not feel it until you are already compromised. Security. Lock your doors. Lock your windows. Do not answer the door after dark unless you know who it is. Keep a flashlight and a charged phone within arm's reach at all times. If you hear breaking glass or forced entry, make noise. Yell. Bang pots. Attackers want silence and time. Noise kills both. If you have a battery-powered radio, listen for official updates twice a day, morning and evening. Do not leave it on. Batteries are finite. Communications. Turn your phone off unless you are using it. Not airplane mode. Off. An off phone loses 2 to 5% charge per day. A locked phone loses 15 to 30%. A phone hunting for signal loses 50% or more. Check it twice a day, morning and evening. Send your update text. Turn it off. If you need to charge it, use a car charger in your vehicle for 10 minutes. Do not idle the engine in your garage. Carbon monoxide is invisible, odorless, and it will kill you in an enclosed space in under 30 minutes. Pull the car outside, run it for 10 minutes, charge your phone, shut it off. Routine. Eat at the same time every day. Sleep at the same time. Wake at the same time. Routine is a psychological anchor. When everything else is chaos, routine tells your brain this is manageable. Do not stay up late burning candles and talking. Go to bed when it gets dark. Wake when it gets light. You are living on a pre-industrial schedule now. Accept it. Day 1 is over. You stayed warm or cool. You have water. You did not waste batteries or candles. You are calm. Day 2 is when your neighbors start to crack. Day 2, hours 24 through 48. The comfort zone is gone. Your house is now the same temperature as outside, plus or minus 10 degrees. Your freezer is still cold if you did not open it, but it is losing thermal mass every hour. Your phone is below 50%. Even if you were disciplined, this is the day that tests your method. Water. Check your reserves. If you're below 2 gallons per person, you need to source more. Your water heater holds 30 to 50 gallons. Turn off the power breaker to the heater if it is not already off. Let it cool for 1 hour. Attach a hose to the drain valve at the bottom or open the valve into a bucket. Gravity will pull water out. It will be rusty for the first few seconds. Let that clear. The rest is drinkable if you filter or boil it. Boiling requires heat and fuel. Filtering is quieter. A coffee filter or a clean cloth removes sediment. It does not remove bacteria. If you have bleach, add 2 drops of unscented household bleach per liter of water. Stir. Wait 30 minutes. It will taste like pool water, but it is safe. If your water heater is empty or you cannot access it, look for the toilet tank, not the bowl. The tank. It holds 1 to 2 gallons of clean water. Do not use it if you have tablet cleaners or blue chemicals in the tank. If it is clear, it is drinkable. This is trash as resource. Your house is full of water. You have not noticed. Food. Open your freezer now. Quickly, touch the food. If it is still frozen solid or has ice crystals, it is safe. Cook and eat anything that is partially thawed. If you have a camp stove or charcoal grill, use it outside only. Never cook with charcoal or propane indoors. Carbon monoxide will build silently and you will not notice until you are confused, nauseous, and unable to act. Outside only. Cook, eat immediately, and do not store leftovers. You have no refrigeration. Cooked food spoils faster than frozen food. If you have no way to cook, eat it cold or discard it. Do not gamble on partially thawed meat. Food poisoning during a blackout with no water pressure and limited sanitation is catastrophic. When in doubt, throw it out. Light. You burned candles last night. Count what is left. Ration harder tonight. Use 1 candle instead of 2. Sit closer to it. Go to bed earlier. If you are out of candles, make an oil lamp. Soak a cotton string or a strip of cloth in cooking oil. Rest it in a small dish with one end submerged and one end exposed. Light the exposed end. It will burn for hours. It smells and it smokes, so crack a window 1 inch. You need ventilation. The flame consumes oxygen. You need that oxygen. Heat or cool. If it is winter and your house has dropped below 50 degrees, you need a heat plan. Your body can tolerate 50 degrees if you layer and move occasionally. Below 40 degrees, you risk hypothermia during sleep. If you have a fireplace and dry wood, use it. Keep the flue open. Do not burn garbage, painted wood, or pressure-treated lumber. They release toxins. If you have no fireplace, create a microclimate. Hang blankets or tarps to section off 1 small room. Move everyone in. Body heat will raise the temperature 10 to 15 degrees. Huddle. It is not comfortable, but it works. If it is summer and your house is above 85 degrees, wet a towel and drape it over your neck and head. Evaporation cools. Sit still. Do not exert yourself. Exertion makes heat. Heat makes thirst. Thirst drains your water. Move only in early morning or late evening. Security. Day 2 is when people start moving. They are out of food or water, or they panic. You will see more foot traffic, more cars cruising slowly, more knocking on doors. Do not answer unless you know the person. Do not tell anyone what supplies you have. If someone asks for water, give them a small amount outside your door. Do not invite them in. Charity is fine. Vulnerability is not. If you feel threatened, make noise. If you have neighbors you trust, agree on a signal. 3 knocks, pause. 2 knocks. Anything else, you do not open. Communications. Phone battery is critical now. You are likely below 30%. Turn off all apps running in background. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. They drain power hunting for networks that are not there. Check messages once in morning, once at night. Send your update. Turn it off. If you have a hand crank radio or charger, use it. 15 minutes of cranking gives you enough charge for 1 call or 3 texts. It is tedious, but it works. Routine. Keep it. Eat at the same time. Sleep at the same time. Do small tasks. Organize your supplies. Clean your space. Write in a notebook. Boredom is dangerous. Boredom makes people do stupid things like waste batteries playing games or burn candles just to have light. Stay busy with method. Day 2 is over. You sourced water. You managed food. You kept your head. One more day. Day 3, hours 48 through 72. This is the final stretch. Your body is tired. Your patience is thin. Your house is uncomfortable. This is the day most people make mistakes because they assume power will return any minute. Do not assume. Finish the plan. Water. If you ration correctly, you still have 1 gallon per person. If you are below that, source again. Check your water heater, your toilet tanks, even your pool if you have one. Pool water is not drinkable without serious filtration, but you can use it for flushing and washing. Do not drink it. If you are completely out, you have 2 choices. Leave to find water or wait for relief. Leaving means abandoning your home and your supplies. Wait until morning. Move during daylight. Tell someone where you are going. Bring ID. Do not go alone. Food. Canned goods. Peanut butter, crackers, anything shelf-stable. Eat small amounts frequently rather than large meals. Your digestion slows when you are stressed and inactive. Large meals make you sluggish. Small amounts keep energy stable. If you are out of food, you can fast for 3 days with only water and be fine. Hunger is uncomfortable, but it is not dangerous in 72 hours. Dehydration is dangerous in 24. Light. If you are out of candles and oil, use daylight. Sleep when it is dark. Wake when it is light. If you need to move at night, use a small flashlight pointed at the ground, not ahead. Ground reflection gives enough light to navigate, and it does not broadcast through windows. Heat or cool. Maintain your microclimate if it is winter. If it is summer, recognize the signs of heat exhaustion. Dizziness, nausea, confusion, pale skin. If you or someone with you shows these signs, cool them immediately. Wet towels. Move to the coolest room. Fan them. Small sips of water. Heat exhaustion becomes heat stroke fast, and heat stroke kills. Security. Day 3 is when desperation moves people. You may see looting. You may hear alarms. You may see emergency services stretched thin. Stay inside unless you must leave. If you must leave, lock everything. Take your critical supplies with you. Phone, ID, water, cash. Do not assume you can come back. Communications. If the grid is still down at hour 72, this is no longer a blackout. This is a regional event. Listen to your radio. Official instructions will start. Shelters, water distribution points, evacuation orders. Follow them. Do not try to tough it out for day 4 without resupply. Morale. You are exhausted. You are bored. You are uncomfortable. This is normal. Talk to the people with you. Tell stories. Play simple games. 20 questions. Word games. Anything that does not need power. Laugh if you can. Humor is a pressure valve. Do not let silence turn into despair. Hour 72 is over. The power returns or it does not. Either way, you survived on method. Here is the counterintuitive part. Most people think the biggest threat in a blackout is cold or heat or darkness. It is not. The biggest threat is decision fatigue. Every hour without power, you make 100 small choices. Do I open the fridge? Do I use the flashlight? Do I drink this water or save it? Do I trust that neighbor? Each choice drains your willpower, and after 20 choices, your brain stops thinking and starts guessing. Guessing gets you hurt. The fix is not willpower. Willpower is finite. The fix is routine and pre-decision. You decide once, at hour 0, that you will not open the fridge for 24 hours. Now, you do not decide again. You follow the rule. You decide once that you will check your phone twice a day. You follow the rule. You decide once that you will ration 1 candle per night. You follow the rule. Rules remove decisions. Rules conserve your mental energy for actual emergencies. Method over thought. Routine over choice. You survive 72 hours without power by controlling 3 things: water, temperature, and information. Water keeps you alive. Temperature keeps you functional. Information keeps you sane. Everything else is secondary. You do not need hot food. You do not need entertainment. You do not need comfort. You need water. You need to stay within your body's thermal range. And you need to know whether this ends tomorrow or next week. Secure those three, and the rest is patience. Fill your containers in hour 0. Close your freezer and do not open it. Establish a routine and defend it. Use darkness, not light. Make decisions once, then follow rules. Do not wait for power to return. Act as if it will not. Ration as if this is day 1 of 7, not day 3 of 3. The grid does not care about your optimism. Your method does not care about the grid. 72 hours without power is not survival. It is method. You either have a plan or you have hope. Hope is not a plan. Method is the plan. Luck runs out. Method does not.